Well, put it this way. One thing I will never do is throw in the towel. That's one thing I'll never do. And one thing I'm absolutely going to do is get a lot of legal advice. A lot of legal advice. Because I've reached a point where I'm just growing very tired of an immature child that's trying always to make false reports. It's just this same repetitive lie that you keep telling that won't get you anywhere. Just like it never got you anywhere before. Just like it never got you anywhere today. And basically I will be seeking legal advice to combat against a child that's dug themselves such a deep hole that the inevitable, you can't escape. It's going to catch up to you. It's going to take you where you need to go, and that's to prison. And if you are by chance you and your corrupt solicitor that you engage in coitus with, is this individual, man or woman, aware that you have an incurable STD from your whoring ways, when you prostitute yourself online with your escort web page that you've got, where you go to hotels and meet up with strangers and have unprotected sex and pass on your incurable STD. Yes. Well, and that and the fact that you're also a raging alcoholic that drinks like a fish, and you like the old white sherbet. You love slamming that up your hooter. Don't you? And should you go and take this nonsense to court to try and silence me from telling the truth about you, it's easy to point out that you and your corrupt solicitor are compromised, and that you should both be tested not only for incurable STDs, but for alcohol and narcotics that you consume in large amounts. And you and your Ukrainian lady boyfriend, how you like having your swinger parties, how you don't tell people that you have an incurable STD or that you have terminal cancer, cervical, or how you have your kidneys are weak, your heart's weak, your lungs are weak, your liver's, it's sozzled, it's pickled through all the alcohol that you've been consuming. And you're not really in a position to be critical of anyone. Just like today, for instance, when you brought those same people, and clearly you teamed up with one of the female members from the social services, the Adult Protective Services, where you've told lies, and that I've really triggered that other female who's now created a personal vendetta against me, so I'll be seeking to press charges against that individual, because this is the third time now this individual's being told that we don't require any extra help, and that I don't have to bow to the will of the police because I know my rights. And that's why I will be seeking legal advice before engaging in conversations with potentially corrupt police constables from the Durham Constabulary. So, yes. So you continue to be the imbecile that you are, and just get ready for more backfires, because we all know your funds are running low and you probably can't even afford to muster up this court case you're trying to bring against us. So let's go to battle. Let's go to battle. Let's duke it out, because I've already got people looking into other things. You're already under investigation from the Inland Revenue, the HMRC, His Majesty's Revenue and Customs. I mean, I've already found an insurance policy from Scottish Widows that I have nothing to do with. I'm not making any monthly payments, and I'd love to know the name of the doctor who did the medical, that corrupt doctor. who has a penchant for drugs and prostitutes, and after he's had sex with prostitutes, he sort of like attacks them or tries to kill them, something like that, because he has mother wounds. He's like from a generational family of doctors and things like that, whereby he spent all this time to become a doctor only to get his hands on the pharmaceuticals, you know, the opiates and amphetamines and things like that, you know, because he's a corrupt bastard with no heart that is part of a life insurance policy scam, whereby he's just signing off all kinds of medicals and death certificates and things like that. You know, he's under investigation now, and how he stalks women, possibly stalks me, that he wears glasses. Which doctor from the surgery wears glasses? Well, I know a couple, put it that way. But yeah, let's get this show on the road then. You take me to court then with your corrupt solicitor, and then we'll be having you checked out for drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and as well as incurable STDs, and the fact that you're a prostitute, and that you you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, that's right, you and your solicitor are compromised because you engage in coitus. You're sexually compromised, so you're not to be trusted in the slightest, and that the pair of you will probably have incurable STDs. And from what I gather, the pair of yous are not the brightest, so this should be interesting to say the least. But yeah, for those who get questioned by the police, just repeatedly say I don't answer questions. Don't watch them get frustrated. Know your rights. But at the end of the day, they weren't specifically bad people. It's just that I'm tired of the harassment from a mentally unstable female that just needs to get a grip and accept that prison is going to be your new home, and there's nothing you can do to stop that. No matter how much you want to go into a rage and Tampax temper tantrum, whereby you stamp your feet aggressively because you can't get your own way. I mean, we all know you do this to try and get a negative reaction or a negative response. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, which is very tiresome. You're very tedious, you're very boring, you're very dull, you're very uninspiring. It's just the same thing over and over again. You're a very repetitive individual, you know, that's become quite tedious and dull and lifeless, uninspiring, dull as dishwater, you know. You're about as clear as mud, and you are, without a doubt, batshit crazy. But yeah, just get ready, because I'm certainly getting lots of legal advice to see where I stand, and I've got other people doing research for us, and I shall continue to find people to do more research for us on things that I'm, you know, brushing up on myself in terms of legalities and how to, you know, search for things. But yeah, I learn fast, and we'll find out all those deep, dark secrets you've been hiding in the shadows. Because let's face it, you're a big bird, you're a chicken, you're a coward, you're spineless. You're not brave enough to face me head on, because you're a loser. You know, you're just a coward. You have to do things behind people's backs. You talk a lot of shit, but that's all you are. You're hot wind and piss. You know, just very dull and boring. low IQ, but you continue with your little temper tantrums, your little fits of rage, and just watch how things fall apart continuously, because I'm well aware I don't have to answer any questions, I don't have to comply when there's a false accusation being made. And I also have a reference number from the other times you've made false accusations. You know, I kept that reference number as evidence, and I will be, as I say, seeking more legal advice. And yeah, maybe my solicitor will be getting in touch with you. Okay, well, I think I'll leave it there. I'll make a post, maybe do a few overlays, who knows. But this is just a quick message, just to let you know that, yeah, I'm here to piss you off, not the other way around. Okay, you clown? So I'll catch you later. Bye bye.